it's fun. It's exciting.
Yeah,
Good for him.
I mean, when you're a hardcore fan, that's what it's all about, I guess. So,
Yeah.
good way to honor her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you don't want to wear a hat and cover that up, but maybe here you do.
Yeah.
Just, kind of keep the dirt out of the hair and, what's that, snow we see?
Snow in parts of our viewing area. Yeah, so we got it all. Yeah, so dust for most, but some blowing snow and snowfall in the northern mountains. Wolf Creek, Colorado. Well, I'm going to be going there this Friday. Can't wait for heavy snow to come and also some, blizzard-like conditions in the short term. Will start to hopefully get better as I ski on Friday morning, but later Friday and Saturday, another wallop of snow, very low visibility, cold air, 20 degrees with a 43-mile-per-hour sustained wind right now, 100% humidity. So blizzard-like conditions in parts of the San Juan Mountains. And meanwhile, we've been dealing with stronger wind gusts this morning in parts of our viewing area with temperatures on the mild side of things for most, especially from Santa Fe to the south because of the mixing of the air this morning. 70 degrees in Alamogordo right now. We're sitting at 60 in Carlsbad, 55 at the Sunport, 53 in Santa Fe, 48 Taos, 36 Alamosa. So we got widely varying temperatures, but mostly way above freezing and mostly way above normal for this time of year. In Santa Fe, southwesterly wind gusts at 44 miles per hour. Patchy blowing dust already in parts of the northern Rio Grande Valley this morning. And see those red colors? Those are the east mountain faces of the Sacramento Mountains where strong winds starting to develop. That southwesterly flow will switch more from the west-northwest with warmer weather, then cooler weather throughout the afternoon and then the evening hours. Winds sustained at 25 miles per hour in Santa Fe, 13 miles per hour in places like Albuquerque. Very breezy throughout many areas in New Mexico this morning. Some passing clouds, but good visibility for now, but reduced visibility because of widespread dust later this morning throughout the afternoon. 55 at the Sunport, 46 Los Lunas. Temperatures dropping several more degrees, but will remain way above normal and way above the freezing mark. So a milder start with faster moving clouds, trapping that heat from escaping to space and then mixing the air. Those winds going down the east slopes of the mountain faces, especially sinking and accelerating and warming the surface more compared to yesterday morning with, again, rain and snow in parts of the northern mountain communities. Very light rain, wet snow in the Enchanted Circle, and heavier snow in the San Juan Mountains near Durango. As winds will pick up, temperatures will rise, then they'll fall as these winds will switch from the northwest in the Four Corners. Widespread dust with these wind gusts. Look at that in Las Vegas, more than 60 miles per hour, at least 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts around the Albuquerque Metro and Ruidoso. Very breezy weather. High wind warnings for many areas today, up to, again, 65-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Wind advisories in the Four Corners, southwest New Mexico. So very windy weather for many areas. Wind alerts for all areas today. And the impacts, not only the winds, but also, of course, the dust. Some power outages possible in parts of the eastern mountains and the southeastern plains of New Mexico. And also the much higher fire threat in south and eastern parts of New Mexico. Red flag warnings also in parts of the Albuquerque Metro. So if fires do spread, they'll rapidly spread under the pretty mild weather, the low humidity, and the strong wind gusts. And again, limited visibility with blowing dust advisories later today from I-10 towards Eddy in Lee County. So a bit of a dusty and gusty go, reaching 67 in Albuquerque. Cloudier, dustier, and windier, warming up, then cooling down throughout the afternoon and evening hours with rain and snow possible in the Four Corners and the northern mountain communities. But generally along I-40 to the south and east especially will remain mostly dry out there as that cold front will dissect our viewing area. 70s and 80s throughout much of eastern and southern New Mexico, near record high temperatures in Hobbs. If we get to 84, we may at least tie a record. 40s, 50s, and 60s from Cortez, Grants to Albuquerque. So an amalgamation of temperatures out there. But then as we cool off later this week, that'll set the stage for a winter storm in parts of our viewing area. Snow in the Four Corners, rain and thunderstorms to the east in Albuquerque. It does look like, especially on Friday, that will get some precipitation. Durango, temperatures cooler ahead. And look at those low temperatures in the teens and 20s, wet and wintry ahead. Purgatory, Wolf Creek, as I was just showing you guys, well, there's going to be more snow ahead and below normal temperatures. Below normal temperatures in Farmington, Gallup, and Grants in the high 40s and 50s ahead. Lows in the 20s and 30s. Camado to Deming, 50s, 60s, and 70s on the southern end of this storm system. Still mild and dry for the most part, but dustier, gustier, eventually cooler with a couple more storm systems ahead later this week. Cloudcroft, Ruidoso, watch out for potentially brownout conditions. Roswell, Clovis in the 80s, but cooler ahead. Clayton, Capilene, and Santa Rosa, temperatures in the upper 50s, 60s, and low 70s, and dropping later this afternoon and this evening. From the Enchanted Circle to Santa Fe, temperatures lower compared to yesterday. A little bit of wet snow in the higher elevations. Moriarty, Cedar Crest, Tijeras, too, from the north to south valley of Albuquerque. I do think will be mostly dry today, cloudy but dusty, calmer and even cooler tomorrow. That will set the stage for a little bit of precipitation later this week. Maybe a little bit of rain, maybe a little bit of wet snow in parts of the metro.
If not, I will personally take a flight up there to the clouds and just wring them out so we can just get some moisture here on the ground.
Go to the same.
You're barely going to start doing that? We've been waiting for you to take that flight up there all winter.
I've been waiting for the clouds. Some of them haven't been worth the
He's
darn.
like, I can't make a flight up to the clouds if the clouds aren't there.
Plenty
Yeah.
of clouds in the forecast.
There we go. That's all we need.
We'll take it.
All right. Thanks a lot, Ryan.